The global economic crisis has been a major challenge for us. The first hint of this was 2 national days ago, when it was just one little black cloud on the horizon. And as we prepared the National Day messages, we inserted a warning just to tell people, watch out, keep an eye open. Last year, we could see the storm approaching, so I spent some time in the rally explaining the risks. But as it turned out, it was much, much worse than anybody had expected, certainly much worse than we had expected. December, January, February, to see our GDP go down minus 10%, something unimaginable. Now the eye of the storm has passed. First half, we did minus 6.5%. Less bad than we had feared, although usually you wouldn't have a minus sign down there. But now the global situation is stabilizing, and including in the US, where the problems are the largest. So we are looking ahead cautiously towards the rest of the year. Our labor situation has stabilized. Unemployment is not too high. Companies, some of them are hiring again, although still in not large numbers. Third quarter should be all right. Beyond that, the outlook is still not so clear. No signs of Christmas orders pouring in yet. And there are some companies which are still on short time, compulsory leave, shorter work week, and so on. So what's happened? Their output has gone down, their headcount hasn't gone down, so they're really carrying some surplus workers for the time being, helped by the SPUR program, sending them for training, helped by the government, carrying the jobs credit costs for them. It's all right for the short term, but it's not clear how long they can hold on to these extra workers. Because if the recovery is delayed, then sooner or later they will have to right size, they'll have to let go of some of these workers, and there could be more job losses. So we have to be prepared. We will also see some job losses from restructuring. As companies move upstream, they will shed some old jobs. Old jobs keep on going to other countries, lower costs, maybe not quite so skilled, but improving, and we moving upstream. So as they lose their old jobs, we hope they will continue to upgrade their operations here, create new and good jobs to replace the ones lost. For example, Seagate is closing their hard disk drive assembly factory by the end of next year. It was in the news a couple of weeks ago. Seagate is a very big employer, has been a very big employer in Singapore for many years. So they are closing their disk drive assembly factory, losing a couple of thousand workers, but they will still employ 6,000 people here in high-value work, hard disk media manufacturing, R&D, international headquarters operations. So instead of making the disk drive, the box, you're making the media, the material on which the recording is made, the high-tech part of the box. So my overall assessment of the state of the economy is that the resilience package, which we introduced in January, is working. No need for a new prescription now. Before the end of the year, we will review and we will decide what we need to do for next year. Beyond this year, I expect the global recovery to be a subdued one. It will pick up, but it will not pick up in a hurry. But even in that environment, it doesn't mean that we can't grow, because we are small, and the world markets may not be expanding fast, but we can grow by sharpening our skills, enlarging our market share.